Hi Pisces, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them 3 more times. We're going to have a 2-part reading, and the overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So for Pisces, what can you expect coming up in your life? Pisces. Okay, Pisces. The overall energy of your reading is the Ace of Swords. Truth and clarity through conversation. Let's find out why this surrounds your reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Two of Wands. So I feel like you are like single, and you have the whole world in your hands and you know it. But you're not really sure which way to move. You're kind of like stuck looking out there over the world, wanting to move forward, but not knowing how. Right next to the Two of Wands is the Ten of Wands. It's a heavy burden. There's been a burden here. This is what's holding you back from moving forward. You're carrying a burden still of the Ten of Cups. This is the burden. So the Ten of Cups is something you very much desire and want from life. You might have, been through it with the Ten of Cups. You might have thought that you had the Ten of Cups, but you still seek the Ten of Cups. And you're feeling like perhaps it might not happen. I think you're hesitating. You're just hesitating to put yourself out there to move forward as of yet, knowing that you can, that you have the power to. But first you need to take a breath and let this burden go so that you can move forward towards this Ten of Cups. So whatever's weighing heavy on you need to let go. Under the Two of Wands is the Four of Cups. I feel like there's somebody, whoever it was, like I said before, that you might have thought you had the Ten of Cups with. They might try to come back in. But I don't see you accepting that cup because you know all the truth. You've got all the clarity about this other relationship, and I just don't see you letting somebody else come back into your life. It looks like you've spent time alone. You've done a lot of healing over this whole energy of the Ten of Cups, and that was the burden here. You've sought help from the universe, you've meditated, you've prayed. It's a very spiritual card. But this is about spending time alone. There's a lot of truth. Look at all the swords right next to the Ace of Swords. There's a lot of truth and a lot of clarity associated with all this meditating and this time alone that you spent, this praying, reaching out to the universe. Like I say, you still want the Ten of Cups in your life. Under the Four of Cups, this offer that you really don't want to look at, I think it's somebody trying to come back in, that you're like, no, this isn't right for me. I know the truth of this relationship, and I know it's not right for me. So we have the Knight of Swords, and I feel like you're like, no, don't come back in. You're holding me back. You're not good for me, and I need to move forward. So I see you kind of like cutting this offer out. I don't see you letting this offer in. And on the other side of this Knight of Swords, and this is pretty nice. So under the Ace of Swords is a Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is possible fire energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So this queen, male or female, is carrying a staff of new beginnings. This is right under the Ace of Swords. I think this is what you're waiting for here. You need the right person, someone who you know, enjoys gardens, loves animals, somebody who has passion, male or female. The truth is, I think you've learned your truth. Through all this meditating and all this time alone, you know what you want. And you want someone who is compassionate. You want someone who is affectionate. And you want someone who's willing to start a life with you. Next to the Queen of Wands, male or female, remember, is the Seven of Pentacles. So, yeah, you spent quite a bit of time alone trying to figure things out, trying to get past this other relationship. That's what the burden was. It was, you know, it's time. It's time to let the burden go, okay? It's time to take a step forward in your life. You have the whole world in your hands and out in front of you. And it's just time to take a risk, is what it looks like. You've been waiting for things to come to fruition, but I think what you've been waiting for is the healing to take place over this past relationship, that where you thought, you know, it could have been the Ten of Cups. But all this waiting, I think, is bringing in this Queen of Wands. So let me pull out, male or female, remember. Let's pull out the second half of this reading. Oh, that wasn't a good shuffle. Let's do another couple shuffles. I like to think of those shuffles as the way the universe just wants the cards to fall, because they know I'll do another shuffle. All right. Oh God, I just like to feel that. Okay. Pisces. Up here in your highest energy is this Eight of Swords. This is the feeling of being trapped and not being able to get out of something. It's like it's close to that Ten of Cups, and I think it's associated with it. It's like not dealing with what was going on. It's like just staying in it, not knowing how to get out of it. The feet aren't bound, the mouth is not bound. This is a state of illusion. You were feeling trapped, but you could, you could have walked out, but I think you were given it every chance that you could give on this past relationship. And it's the heart. It's the heart that keeps you trapped, you know. But you were able to free yourself from this relationship, because I see you alone here. And all this healing, you're still probably trying to free yourself from this relationship, but you're not letting them come back in. I have the High Priestess over here, right next to that card. This is the card of knowing. This is the card of knowing what you have to do. This is intuition, you know, like following your instincts, following your gut. What yourself is telling you. Listen to yourself. Your intuitions are running really high right now. It's like pulling back that pomegranate curtain and actually seeing what it is that you're trying to tell yourself. So pay attention. This is all part, I think, of reaching out to the universe in quiet time. Pay attention to yourself. This is going to help guide you. You have questions, your answers are within you. If you just pull back that curtain and look, pay attention. You have the answers that you need. This is the King of Swords. This is possible air energy, might be in your chart, heavy, or in someone else's chart. This is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But male or female, this King of Swords, it's a male or female energy. That's what I'm trying to say. But this is you. This is you with your sword up. So when you heal, and when you pull back that pomegranate curtain here that the High Priestess has, and you figure out what it is that you already know, your sword is going to go up. So when you decide to move forward and take this step, into your world and move your world forward, you're going to do it cautiously. Your sword is going to be up. See, the Ace of Swords surrounds this whole reading. This is about truth and clarity. You're going to know what it is you want, and you're going to protect yourself from what it is you don't want. Okay? So this is getting your power back, Pisces. So under the Eight of Swords, that feeling of being trapped, there's this deceitful energy hanging around. This is something you've had to heal over. I think this was part of that past relationship you thought you had the Ten of Cups with. I think there was deceitful energy. They're lying, stealing, cheating, just rumors. It can be just about anything, but it was not good. When this energy shows up in someone's relationship or someone's life, it isn't anything you want in your life, okay? So you were being trapped, and I think it's because they gave you the illusion that you were heading towards the Ten of Cups, and then you discovered that you really weren't. That's kind of how I feel here. It's almost like they took your love and they didn't return it. It's right next to the Five of Swords. So the 7 is next to the 5. The 5 of Swords is under the High Priestess. So when you look back at them and you pull back that pomegranate curtain, you know why this relationship had to come to an end, okay? You're going to be okay. You've got all the swords. They're walking away. They're finally walking away. They're finally leaving your energy here. And that is what you want. That's what you need in order to move forward here in your world. You're on guard about it. You got the Page of Swords right under the King of Swords again. So yeah, excuse me. You are on guard about them coming back, about them turning around and coming back. You're not, if they do, you will not accept that cup of love. You don't, that's not the one, that's not what you need, and you know that. Under the 7 of Swords is the Wheel of Fortune. Ah, yes, moving forward. The universe, they are moving you towards your better self. They're moving you away from this deceitful energy. The universe is involved here. They're like nudging you, whispering in your ear, helping you to make decisions that are for you, for your best interest. And what's happening, you're moving away from this 7 of Swords energy. Temperance is right here, right next to the Wheel of Fortune, right under the 5 of Swords. Temperance is your guardian angels and spirit guides, and they're working really hard to get you balanced. They're working really hard to make something happen, and I can absolutely see what that is. And that's the next thing coming up. So they're giving you strength to look back, hang on to your swords. They're right alongside the whole universe here, trying to move you forward towards your better. And I think they're trying to bring in the two of you. I think they're trying to get you, because I got the Queen and King of Wands down here. They're right next to the King of Wands. So I'm thinking this is your energy with the Queen of Wands. You have the love of gardens and pets. You have the Staff and New Beginnings. You're a very passionate person. And I think Temperance is trying to bring in your soulmate, maybe a twin flame, which is also holding the Staff and New Beginnings, which is also passionate. Very well can have fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is male or female. Temperance is bringing them in, and they are special. The universe is trying to move you in that direction. So, wow, Pisces. Good things are on the horizon here for you. Very good things. And this is like, when you two meet, it's going to be like pow. It's going to be like this spark goes off. It's like when you make eye contact, you're not going to be able to take your eyes off each other. It's very, very It's like this passionate draw to each other. It's a soulmate or a twin flame energy, and it's just going to pull you guys together. Right now you're not together, but all this praying, all this getting over this other relationship, all this listening to what you really want from a relationship, all this, you know, not letting this past energy come back in, it's all because the universe needs you to move forward, because they really want you to have your Ten of Cups and have it with, right here, King and Queen of Wands. So that's beautiful. And Pisces, this is your reading, and I thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance.